Hey, what's up? So, oh my God, on SOLY, like 23. This thing was 14 yesterday. I remember Mark Crook buying it like somewhere in here. Even I dip bought it at 11. Like, oh my God. Anyway, um, I'm still looking at BTCS. My little thing is still profitable, although I don't understand what this is. Amendment to General Form for Registration Securities under the Securities Act. What is this Form S1A? It is an OTC, so I know like SEC filings are not like the most important thing in the world. It's like, um, at least I've heard, because it's mostly like a technical thing. And I know that Bitcoin has been spiking. It's lower than it was yesterday. It's at 8,600 versus 8,800. So that's kind of holding me back on that. I traded OBLN today. I got in at 118.49, so 118.5, risking off of 112, like 113, 112 really, because the top of this spike, which also held here and was holding here pretty much. So it was, my risk was below VWAP, but on top of a couple of candles, and it was above VWAP. Oh my gosh. Oh, so anyway, so I got in at 118.5. I got out at 120, only 100 shares, and so people were telling, like, I was in the chat room and people were like, "Oh, this was halted twice." And I think it was halted, here and here. On this software, I can't see. I have the older version, but I can't see where it was halted. But people were like, it was halted twice, and there were, and the offering like went out into it. And I remember the other day when it swooped all the way down to VWAP, and then it spiked like $1.50, it went from $1 to $1.50, and I think I paper traded it. So I got scared out here. If I would have gotten out at like 125, like I thought about getting out at 127 over here, I would have been profitable a few dollars. But and I also, they're like, oh, there's the offering. They're just doing the offering into it. So that, I think that's the 424B. Like when I open it, I get frightened because I don't know what I'm looking at. I'll show you in a second. Hold on. I really need to get better at these things. However, I did see the word the offering. It was filed yesterday. So, I mean, I don't know how to read this really well, but something 60 cents a share, a thousand of a cent per share. I don't know what's happening here. I get overwhelmed. Same thing when I opened up BTCS. I don't know what I'm looking at and I'm overwhelmed. So I still need to get better at that. But so this one was like weird. Like, I'm putting up like my both my hands, right? Like pros and cons. So the pros for this trade that I saw is that it it went up and then it held half of its spike. It's above VWAP, and I set a nice risk. It didn't even break my risk. The bad, and it is the top percent gainer, and it is a relatively low float that's rotated twice. I don't see any big bulky sellers either. Um, but the bad thing is that this stock had an offering before, and it's got this 424B thing, and it was halted twice. I want to just take a look at what it looks like. No, I don't want these. So it's kind of in between these two areas, but it may, could you say it's like a cup and handle pattern? I don't know. It hasn't reached this yet. It's not like here. It's still like mid-range. So I don't know. Um, but this is that gap fill pattern thing. It's filled the gap and it's kind of hanging out there. This has been popular recently, the gap fill on these low floats. So I don't know. I feel bad that I wasted a day trade for sure. Um, I am proud of myself because I'm at least 1.5 cents profitable on this trade, even though I lost money on the commissions. I think the whole trade cost like it was 123 to buy, and then the money that I got back into the account was 115. So, um, Yeah. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. This one, ELTK, I saw spike like $1 in the last like hour or so that I've been sitting here. Also, I think I came to the market today at 2, so that's good. Shooting for late day setups and things like that. What else? What else? Let me see how Soli's doing. Soli's coming back down. So now I'm thinking like, what can I swing overnight? I was looking at TMRC, but I didn't really explore it all the way. Just because I'm out of day trades. It looks to be above this multi-month level of 35, but I don't know anything about it. But it is a top percent gainer. It is an OTC. I like the chart. I've never held an OTC overnight, I don't think, without like realizing what I'm doing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Maybe I should just get like, yeah, I don't know. My account has such low funds, like where I was like, oh, should I get 100 shares of this? Geez, it's been up like 300%. I think I should look for a dip on this guy. What does that mean? Resize to see hidden chart. Also holding its highs. Let's see. And my VWAP guy. I don't even know why this is spiking. Let's see. Q1. So this is an earnings play. It's really above VWAP for me. Hasn't really touched VWAP. And it's really, really high. I could totally see this thing spiking into tomorrow. Probably will. But yeah, so I'm kind of like kicking myself. So I lost a few dollars, but I don't know. I don't usually trade stuff that has this SEC filing stuff connected to it. So I don't know. I know that I know more than before, but I don't know. I want to know everything already. It's coming up to this, it's breaking the tie of the day. Let's see if it could push past that. I didn't even look at the daily chart. I'm sorry, ELTK, no. Whoop, we've got, as soon as it broke out of 3, it was a clear skies play. The next point of resistance I see is at 9 on the 2-year chart. Broke past this one and these. So if it can break 9, whoa, this just went up like 100%. Let's see, 4 years. Broke past this point, 827. So multi-year runner aside from 9. So curious to see if it can push past 9. Which it probably will. Who knows? Maybe by tomorrow. See, this one's interesting. Maybe I'll dip buy it into a panic or something. At like 10 shares. Let's see. Where do I want to put my lines? There. Oh man, I could have been up like... Oh. I'm gonna be upset if like this goes, you know, even to 140 and I'm like, I was not in it because I got scared out. I don't know. Tell me your thoughts on what you think of what happened here. Alright, that's all for now. I'll do an update later.